Okay, so we're back in Persona 5 Royal, and we kicked Kamoshida's ass and spent a bit of time prepping stuff. A lot of charm. Not entirely sure why, but charm's always good for the future. So we've got a little bit of time to burn before our little celebration. We're going to start with the crossword puzzle.
Hey!
We have stuff. Are you going to play crossword puzzles? You have other stuff to do, so don't get too into it. Play a little bit. No, you don't actually have to fill in all of it, you just have to fill in this bit. Time for a trip. From what I remember. But it's golden. Like Persona 4 Golden, which I also need to play again. I feel there's more an effective way of doing it. Yeah. I got it, the answer is golden. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. The golden part of the phrase came from the Japanese broadcasting term golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day. So I guess that'll be like probably 5-6 o'clock after the UK TV, because that's generally when all the kids are back home from school, people are back from work, so they can probably get in, have a cup of tea and start watching TV. At least that's from what I remember in the past. I don't watch TV a lot anymore, so...
Alright.
I see.
Oh wow, even I can figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles. Yeah, our knowledge is so bad and we're just about to do exams. It's going to suck. But oh well. Okay, so... here's the fun part. We are gonna go do some more lockpicks, but we need to do save abuse so we can get the double ping like we did last time. So I'm gonna save
I should
here.
write something.
If we get it on the first try, excellent. If not, you'll probably see a cut and we'll go back.
Yeah.
Two calming aromas.
Yes.
You're definitely getting better, I can tell just by watching you.
Yeah.
Rank up, proficiency, decent.
Alright.
Nice.
I saw that, the way you use your hand, you did great. Excellent. Also, you might have noticed the microphone change. I realised I was recording off the wrong microphone, so I very quickly changed it whilst we were going through
Well then.
the repeated thing over and over again. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Come on, we gotta pull on that medal today. Hey, you can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait. Hurry down and help him out.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
It's alright.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school?
The phantom
The police are
thieves.
hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
It really won't.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Yeah. Seems like it.
things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right?
Got it.
More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Okie dokie, Shukiro.
Man.
The chief really worked us hard. No, he worked me hard. You did nothing. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Kiho's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet they want to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this Kamoshida crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to this celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes.
Alright, we need to go and sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay? I can't turn down the chief. He's giving us boards. You went out on the street as well, Morgana. You're welcome to go.
Okay.
We gotta take care of business tomorrow, like we told Lady Ann we would. Make sure you sell that medal. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna go study first, because I need to get my intel.
Now listen up.
You won't have much time for studying when you go out into the world, so study now while you can.
What do you want to do?
Let's study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright, I'm heading home.
Hey.
I see you're able to solve these problems rather quickly. I hope you're not just picking the easy ones. I mean, to be honest, if you clear the easy ones, it kind of gives you a good, like, understanding of the hard ones. At least that was my logic. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses. There we go, a little bit increase.
Well then.
You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. I'm surprised I don't have a cup of coffee with me. Because if I'm in a coffee shop, boy am I having coffee with me. At least when I'm studying.
Make sure to do the dishes.
When I get back.
Just do it.
Yes.
Don't get cocky with me.
Sorry, Sohiro.
Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Apparently.
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue.
Could be
Not
stress.
to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
Ouch.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Hyugen Academy. Let's be nice to our elders.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now.
Yeah.
A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Huh.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
I mean, we were having a conversation. I wasn't going to be able to brew my coffee while while we're having a conversation here, love.
Alright. Today's the day we turn in that medal for cash.
Hooray! I find it funny, it's like, we were talking next to Sai, who was like interrogating us in the present with a fake gold medal in our back pocket. Like, if they saw that, it'd be game over. We just dropped out of our pocket like, whoops!
You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Yep. I know exactly where we need to go. We need to go to... Oh, I can't go straight there. Fine. Central Street. We gotta go to the airsoft shop. Oh, hello. So this is the place. So Looks like it. Let's just take care of this. Wait, we don't have a search warrant yet. Just be patient. I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. And I'll never think about running off down this narrow alley. Well, that's not good. Yep. This month's featured product packs a real kick. It's the Bianchi Espas. Espas? I don't know. Huh? You again? What do you want? I want you to buy this. Huh? A gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fakes or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see this. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it, though? Works for me. 30,000 it is, then. Excellent. I mean, it's chump change, but I'm always good for that. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. It's a thanks for selling me that medal. But, best not to open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. Got it. Glad you're so quick to understand. They're here. Monohisha Iwai, yes? There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. What's your attitude? Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on. Do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen's supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was the Kismet? I could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry it up? I got a business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you! What's in the bag, huh? Show me! The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. Yeah, that might not be, like, good. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag! It's none of your business. I said, show it to me. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next try not hassling my customers. See how that goes. Urgh.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid.
What were those detectives doing there?
You tell
More
me.
importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
Maybe a little.
Well,
Let's not open
Come
it
on,
right
let's open it
now.
up.
The detectives might be looking through the window.
a real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
We have a paper bag now. Wonderful. Also, yeah, just get us more in trouble for holding realistic guns all over the place. Anne's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me.
Hey, Anne.
I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
How do you feel?
I don't know. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though.
No, we
I
didn't.
wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
It's a scandal. People are gonna want to hear all the goss. That's what everyone wants. It's possible.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late.
Got
Oh,
it.
and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I didn't. I remembered.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it.
God, it sounds
Well,
like me
see
when
you
I'm
guys
making
tomorrow.
plans. It's like you guys are just gonna love where we're gonna go.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal.
Oh, shut up,
Hey,
Morgana.
what do you think we're gonna be eating?
I'm hoping barbecue. Oh, I do love a good barbecue.
Oh, I could go for some Wagyu beef. It better be grade A. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
We're finally having that celebration tomorrow. I can't wait. Right, but first, we gotta keep our studies up. Anyone else here? Nope, let's study.
Now listen up.
Yep. We know,
What do you wanna
Shajira,
do?
that's why we're studying now. Study.
Make sure your clothes
Alright,
up.
I'm heading home.
Wow!
Whoa, you can answer these difficult problems? You're amazing. Make some good progress.
Well then.
You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You'll go to sleep. Again, always good with revision. Take breaks. Try to cram everything in your head just isn't gonna work. Ooh, pretty.
So good.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all.
Oh, hotel
yeah.
buffet.
I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like, the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
How very cute. Also, you need...
Pretty
hopefully your
cool, huh?
battery keeps up with the 75%.
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
Planning on eating?
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Really?
Just
I mean, to
50
be honest, I
minutes
eat a
left.
lot real quick, but...
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Hell yeah!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Never trust anyone to bring you buffet stuff. Just wait!
Oh man, God melts in my
Literally,
mouth.
you don't need to get me stuff. I will just go get it myself.
Seriously? Only meat?
Yeah, you're gonna have some
where should I
bad
start?
stomachache in a bit.
And she's all about the cake.
Mm-mm.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Says you!
Shut up!
You ain't know your calories and
One of these
protein.
costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
Who serves beans at a
There
buffet?
were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
I mean, you can eat that, Morgana.
This is
I'm
just
getting my own
plain
stuff.
Grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Do you know what fine dining means, Morgana? Leave it to me.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
They don't care.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening.
Wait, if I had the amount of food that they've got in front of them, I wouldn't be listening.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
I just want to go to the other tables. That's...
Ooh,
There's the fish.
look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
You literally just said that, Morgana! You want salad? Yeah, I was going to the salad bar. Salad's awesome.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal!
I'd agree, except for pasta.
I got a bit carried away
Pasta
there.
is the cornerstone of
So
every
the
great
ratings
meal.
for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
Ugh.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
Oh, yeah. Maybe think of paella.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I wonder how the
Yeah, I don't care. Can I get some meat?
Oh, meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any.
That is
I
a
got
straight lie.
distracted.
You can have really
When you
good
really look
vegetarian
at
and
it,
vegan dishes.
He's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
Yeah, fatty meat is just not my favorite.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They
Arguable.
were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me.
Okay. Damn, look at my plate! Still some salad. What, am I gonna get...
Oh, up close it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It
Right.
doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry
It's
about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves.
Hmm?
Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
And make sure it's on a separate plate so it doesn't mix with the rest of the stuff.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I'm fine with being weird.
Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
Because we're in a really fancy part of town.
Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
Sounds like an idea, so I don't have to keep listening to you go, hey, we could listen in to more conversations.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I just want to eat.
I was thinking that too, but take a bite. Using better ingredients makes stuff taste way different.
Look at you, acting like you have a refined palate all of a sudden.
Like you could say anything, Morgana, you're a cat.
You eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste.
You do not know my
Why don't
hunger.
you help them out, Ryuji?
Well, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Food! It feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Yep. You brought back so much goddamn beans!
Keep at it.
We did it.
My belt feels multiple sizes too small.
Oh yeah.
This is a victory for all of us.
That was a breeze. I'm just gonna be all cocky.
Oh, is your stomach the size of a freaking palace?
Why, yes, actually.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates?
Ooh, if you got some melon.
I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
That does sound delicious.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
Wait, you gotta cough up a fur ball?
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
Oh yeah, Yogi Janet.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
What about you?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
That's just so
Not yet.
fucking rude.
Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion.
Oh,
you
hello,
incompetent
asshole.
buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Apologize to Ryuji.
We're in a hurry.
So am I, you prick.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
Say that to my face, asshole.
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know.
Hey!
Don't bother with him.
That voice just now. Bellend.
The hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Yeah. Very
Don't
clear.
lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice. It sounded almost like the one from back then.
What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating candy.
Oh yeah, let's make it all about me, Morgana.
Yeah, that sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression.
We guess.
I wonder if we're out of place here.
I mean, we are, dude. It always feels like this. That's why I don't go to fancy places very often. At least unless I'm dressed real nice. Or it's like a real big celebration.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
He wants to change the world.
Too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
Why not?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
What do you think, Ann?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power, we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
Right. I want to help people. Simple as that.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually
Also, that's a
pretty
bit
big
rich
for us.
from you, considering that was your first palace as well, dude.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Also, yeah, let's talk about this in the middle of a fucking busy hotel. Why?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Because you're a simp.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about tilefish poêlée.
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Again, making it about yourself again.
No, you idiot! You decide for us.
Fine. I mean, I'm gonna keep it the Phantoms anyway, because, hey, ghost. The Phantoms. Let's go with this name.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
If that's okay.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a celebrity?
Yeah.
He's got a bit of
something along
coffee.
those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people.
That's the idea, Ron.
I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Of course.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
Unanimous decision.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
Yeah, why did we do this after we
I
had
guess we'll
that?
just have to talk more tomorrow.
I wanted to eat more food. Oh, hello. Back to the present. I just keep wanting to say back to the future, but no, it's back to the present.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Seems mad, doesn't it? It's all true.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to.
And yet you are
Still,
here.
It can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important.
Oh.
These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
I'm not gonna be able to protect them, perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a
Yeah,
fool.
you already know this, dude.
Very well. I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it.
Of course.
The next to receive a calling card was this individual, a master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Certainly. The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Okay. Well, we spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it's totally worth it. I mean, we didn't spend all of it. I've still got 6 grand in the kitty. Not you, Morgana. The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about the Phantom Aficionado website, too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, did you see the survey on there? I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it's only at like 6%. That's better than I expected. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it goes up a ton if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. Oh yes, the Thieves' Den. Thieves' Den has been unlocked. You can access Thieves' Den from the Y menu or from the title screen. With activities, view art, listen to music, or play card games. You may unlock more with story progression, so stop by now. Bye now and then. Thank you. I'm probably not going to look
I'll just
at it.
add this.
So first we're going to save. One, because we've had quite a long thing. Second, tomorrow we're going to be looking for another save abuse. There's going to be chalk thrown at us, and that's a really good way to get up charm. So we're going to save for that. Oh, I should have done this first. So it's also time to feed our plants.
Hey, hey!
Can you give us some plant nutrients by now? We got plant nutrients for a reason.
Oh!
There's some reasonably priced nutrients. This ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. Bit of free kindness. Rank up! We are now considerate.
All right.
Yes!
That should do it for a while. Then we're going to resave again.
Let's do it.
I should have done it the other way around, but eh. Now, we're actually going to clean rather than do any studying. So, if I recall, it's in the...
Hey!
Why are you staring at LeBlanc's bathroom? I'm going to think. It's time to clean up. That's right. Alright, time to do some work for the chief. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Well then.
Do you want to start cleaning now? Your kindness may improve a little bit. Let's begin.
Oh.
Well, I'd certainly appreciate that. I'm going home now. Don't break anything in the store, got it? Wouldn't dream of it, boss.
Listen up.
Be sure to clean using your whole body, alright? Otherwise your arms will get tired too quickly. Also, it's really good exercise. That posture, looking good. You're cleaning like a pro.
That should do it for now.
Alright, all clean. I bet the chief's gonna be real happy with us. Thinking about the customers and cleaning the store probably helped to increase your kindness, no? A little bit, yeah. Also, achievements! LeBlanc buffer. Or LeBlanc buffer.
Hey!
That took longer than I expected. We should go to bed once we clean up the rest. Cool. Oh, here we go. Back in the Velvet Room. Clunk, clunk.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
That really does not explain everything. Coming ruin.
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin.
You are still not answering my question.
Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Yes, Caroline.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
Got it.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Wonderful.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion.
Hooray!
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Thank you, Igor.
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
Yay. It feels like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Confidant, Prison Master, Arcana Fool, Rank 3, Power Stock. Increase your episode of stock to 8 slots. There's handy.
Alright.
Confidant ability Power Stock increase the with personas you can hold to 8.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
I mean,
And don't forget to go talk to your contractor's inmate.
I would if I didn't have to keep coming into this damn place. Sometimes a person's meeting town can become your confidant. If the goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As your relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen those relationships. Wonderful. Right, let's see if we can get the chalk dog first time. That would be really nice. Bang! I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You've got to eat one of those giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal. Yeah, for a huge burger, that is quite impressive. A huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Yeah, my courage and my waistline in terms of guts.
Like you heard last week, gym class is cancelled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
Yep.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
It feels like getting that knowledge made me a bit smarter. Thank you, Kawakami. Maybe you're not such a bad teacher after all.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
I mean, that is kind of
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
Could you actually, you know, keep it
So
the
about
fuck
those
down?
big shots. We
You
don't have
two
any
on.
leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
Got it.
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
Who
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me.
Nope.
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
All right here, Kingpin.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
I'm gonna send a
It is
stooge after
true that
us.
there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Okay, that I understand a bit more.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Makoto.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Carrot and stick mug, asshole.
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
You're a dick.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Whatever your involvement in this is, you are like the tiniest of fish. Okay, here we go. So I'm too, they were talking to the teachers. The change of heart thing is seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we were responsible. Pretty sure we'll be fine, there's no proof it was us. There's no need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? Yes, we've done this before! This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him though. Yeah, but the other students do, and that's what's been the problem. They're freaking out with some label. I guess that's true. Man, I can't wait to keep living this double life. Alright, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey! You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Nope. Okay, gonna have to reload. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Hey, are you listening?
Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe he dodged Ishimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Tch. Whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Oh, you got the entire class's attention. Your charm has definitely increased. Heck yeah, I'm suave as hell for dodging chalk. Okay. After school, checking the phone. Oh, hey, Mishima.
Hey.
Your wounds are looking better.
Have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
What site?
I'm the one who started it.
Okay, I asked why.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
What?
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, And I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but...
I'm glad to hear that.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not?
I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts.
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
I don't know why we're talking about this. Say, do what you want, because, say, we ain't Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, I will.
I sense abundantly high expectations for Mishima, who's really got the wrong idea of everything, but whatever if he wants to believe it.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
I mean, I didn't ask for Mishima's help, but he just kind of gave it to me, so whatever.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Delightful! Mishima's support allows backup members to earn XP. Cool.
Alright.
You've unlocked the main confidant.
See you.
What's up, guys?
We heard all that.
Of course.
Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
As a nerd.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
Yes, a
I
little
will say,
chat.
though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
I know.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Also, why are we having this discussion in the cat's room?
Coming up?
Oh, yes, we do.
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Ouch.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human.
Low blow.
Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Knock it off. God, it sounds like work.
Okay.
That's what trying to take it to ourselves if we find our next target. I don't plan to. Don't forget to study though. I'm not getting blamed if your grades start dropping. There are various things to do around the city before your next targets. There are lists of rumors visiting different locations. Perhaps you'll meet someone who knows new information. Deepening relationships with your confidants can bring various benefits to the Phantom Thieves. Yep. Let's save. Because I don't want to go through that thing again. And we talk to On. Feels like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it won't hurt to at least ask. No, but then... Lady Anne seems depressed. Oh, never mind. It's nothing. I should be able to invite her out with my current kindness. I'm fine, seriously. Besides, I won't want to trouble you. Tell me about your problems. I'm here. I'm a good ear, I suppose. Are you sure? You're so reliable. I guess it wouldn't be so bad talking to you about this stuff. feel like I'm coming closer to with Anne thanks to Lover's Persona Pixie. I feel like my bond with Anne will grow stronger soon. Yep, let's hang out.
Thanks!
Alright, let's go to the diner. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Yeah, now, when I want to hang out with Anne, you decide to wander off instead of being an absolute simp and busting in on the conversation all the time. Hey, there's something I wanted to talk to you about, Neon. It's Shiho. Well, I went to visit her in the hospital. She said she was sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, about all the things he was doing to her. But it was my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her. So I apologized as well. She's so strong. I mean, she is. Isn't she? Shiho really is a great girl. I'm glad I finally got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
And, remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if I didn't sleep with him? I only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dream. But now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot. But in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. You might be right.
Oh.
I knew it. I'm so stupid. All of this happened because of how weak I am. That's why I believe Kamoshida's authority outweighs Shiho's own ability to earn her starting spot. I mean, also, he is a person of authority. Neon, do you remember the last time I talked to you about this? Yeah, we're at Big Bang Burger. When I got that phone call from Kamoshida and cried. I felt so alone, scared even. But because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it, but I see now you just wanted to help.
Thanks.
Thanks. I couldn't just ignore you. I genuinely couldn't. You're so kind, Neon. Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that in stride. Hey, Persona's a power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. Yeah? So, I want to strengthen my heart. And I want to use that strength to help the people around me. Oh god, we're not going into Kingdom Hearts again, are we? I hope we can save people from trouble, just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Though honestly, I don't even know what strong is. But I'm going to find the answer, I promise. Let's find it together. Because I gotta find it too, you know? Huh. Really?
Thanks!
Thanks! I feel like I'm a little stronger already. Yeah, because you're not having to carry everything on your own. Well, I'll be relying on you. Let's train together and make our hearts super strong. I sense a heightened motivation from Anne. Confident and Kamaki. Arcana lovers. Rank 2. Girl talk. With negotiations with a female shadow fail, you can try again. Ooh, handy.
Alright.
A strong heart.
Oh yeah!
How about this? I won't get any free refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean you have a strong heart. No. Is that not right? That isn't right. Well, see you later. There's more to a strong heart than fountain drinks, though the less sugar probably will help your heart, like, heart health, anyway. Oh hey, it's me. Thanks for listening to what I had to say earlier. Now I feel like I have a better idea of who I want to be. Also, I'm going to think on how I can strengthen my heart. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. I hope you'll join me again next time. Leave it to me. Yeah, I'm counting on you. You're such a nice guy. Oh, how about you help me come up with ways to train my heart? Just let me know when a really good idea hits you, okay? Bye! He's so cute. Right.
That's the key to this place.
Oh, Thanks.
You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home.
Alright.
Don't start any fires, okay?
I don't plan to, boss. You can now leave Yonganjaya at night. Hey! Do you want to go out now that we're allowed? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't we stop at the airsoft shop and ask about that paper bag?
I should
mean,
write something.
give it a try. Hey, you came at just the right time. It's like changing plans. That paper bag from the other day, or yours? You picked it up somewhere. Nothing to do with me, understand? I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, I don't know about it. Clear? Nice. If that's it, then go home. You can go window shop somewhere else.
Hey!
That modified model gun should be a powerful weapon to use during palace battles. Let's ask him about what was inside the bag. Don't freak out, Neon, just ask him. I could ask him if I had dauntless guts.
Come on.
Should we not? Maybe taking on the Big Bang Challenge will help you get more gutsy.
Huh?
You looking to buy or not? Is there anything I could sell? Not really. Yeah, I still need to clean all this up. Where did I get 7 of those? Plus, where did I get a Soma from? Damn, son! There's a lot of stuff I've just been picking up and not using.
Come again.
If you're done here, go home. This ain't no place for kids to be hanging about. In a second. Time to get another part-time job. Ore no Beko.
Oh!
A part-time job at the beef ball shop, huh? Same stuff, but you might improve your proficiency. What you can do? Gonna apply? Yeah?
Right.
Rico should be here right now. Let's call them right now. Hello, this is Oro Nobeko at Central Street. How many people are you ordering for? Oh, you're calling about the job opening. This is great time, Win. In need of some extra hands. I'll take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by when you're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance to Central Street. Hope to see you soon.
Oh.
That says it. You better work hard, okay? Well, we're gonna go straight away. There it is, right next to the DVD place, which we still haven't watched. This is new. What, you're interested in my art? I doubt a kid like you could possibly understand, but you look like you know what's up, unlike those phonies. I think you deserve to buy my wares, my art. With a charm like that, this is what I can sell you right now.
What do you want?
Ooh. Cool. Oh, so you're not getting anything. Not yet, bruh, but that does sound pretty good. Here we go. You can now quick travel to the beef ball shop in Shibuya. Come to think about it, you applied for a part-time job at this beef ball shop, right? Yep. Some days the shop will be more crowded than usual. During busier times, you need to remember a lot of orders. Stay calm. If you can make it through the rush, you may earn more money than usual. Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Let's get to work.
I've been waiting.
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away.
Any questions?
Do you have any questions about the job? Are there any other employees?
Sorry.
Not quite. Our budget's been cut despite being short-staffed, so you'll have to do everything alone. Wow. You're a spry young dude, right? You'll be fine. I'll pay you more to make up for the extra work. Okay. Anything else? Not really.
Thanks in advance.
Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back. This is gonna be stressful. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning? Oh well, just give it your best shot, I guess. I'll be cheering you on.
Oh!
Hey, the meat's done. You'll burn it if you let it cook any longer. The cosplayer that wants to order takeout. Who has time to prepare that?
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since it's the end of your shift. Here's your pay for today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up. I think I earned about the same amount when I was working in the convenience store.
Man.
I don't blame you for looking exhausted. But you still managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient.
Let's head
Come on, let's leave.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It is denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volumes and arriving later than in previous years. Hot spots in Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about the Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it. I am so glad that all they're hearing is meow right now. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Why yes, we're part of the Phantom Thieves.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. Ouch! I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suits absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortune, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up a lot in stories from around the world. Now then, Ghost Gun.
Do you know the answer?
You've probably heard of a woman who used her wiles to lead people to their doom as a femme fatale. So what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Fatal woman. Because it is femme fatale. Fatale. Femme being woman, fatale being fatal.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The answer is fatal woman, in French of course. The most famous example of the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen Salome of the Bible. Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. I'm just like feeling very attacked right now.
Nice going!
Thank you. Our knowledge is still shit. Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you got. I mean, Morgana, you're technically a student because you're kind of stuck here with us in school. It's like that dog that got an honorary doctorate for being the person's guide dog.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Convenient, huh?
Great way to start a conversation.
That's true.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
somewhat. He tried to get me expelled for you know, fighting back against a friend who almost committed suicide, so...
Anyone who attends this school would have interacted with him, whether they liked it or not.
That's true.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Nijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless.
Shut up!
Anyways, are you done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all.
I hope those plants
I'm sorry
get
to have
moved then.
interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That
Yeah,
girl seems
blind
rather
man could have
sharp.
told you that.
We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful.
Yeah, talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
Onwards we go.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here.
Yeah. Don't put your real
scary
name
shit.
on the internet.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
Yeah.
That should be a suitable target. Alright. Now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
We need to do this. Someone's gonna get hurt.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
That you were very quick to.
We need a name and a
change.
place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just do it.
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Here we go. Into the metaverse. And here is where we're going to be spending a good amount of time.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong.
You could have
This
said
is
half
a type
right.
of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
how. You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Yeah, there are literally stairs going down on.
The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
You didn't notice that mask on your face?
Shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in.
You should have told us!
We're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
Delicious.
More importantly, what is this Mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Aye.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
Mm-hmm.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
It's really not that hard to
So
understand.
what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform!
And now Morgana
Come now,
is a boss.
Panther. Ladies first.
No!
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training.
Cat boss.
It's not dissimilar to how you
It's
guys
a cat
transform.
boss.
You turn it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the
My
general
neighbor
public.
Totoro.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember?
You're not
I'm
Kirby.
not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
I've driven in games.
That's a bit worrying, but I'll let you handle it. I don't even have that experience to lean on.
You're probably more skilled than I am, too.
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Hooray!
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Oh, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower.
This is making me uncomfortable.
Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Freak Ryugi.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Path of Kimrona?
Whoa!
Man, this place really does feel like a carousel. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Oh wait. Nakanohara's somewhere in here, right? We're slightly in a segment of its own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment.
And again.
And what's this entrance going to look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So you just gotta go wandering around for it then. What a goddamn pain in the ass. Alright, let's have a look. Yup. Onwards.
Whoa!
Dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Now, are you ready, Kyoko? Let's go. Dive into the void. Hey, something's there. It seems like Nakanohara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became a stalker, right? We don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him. Alas, I can't save. Let's go.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
They never do.
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her.
Well, I can do whatever I want you and end you.
Treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame, huh?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Ooh, what a cute little demon. I'm gonna end you. That I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, it's a winner take all world. Come fight me and show you what I mean. Okay, let's see. Ow.
Persona!
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Persona!
Oh, here we go.
We're on the ground. Nice going, Skull.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to reason with you.
Finish him!
Persona! Go down!
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
This blows.
Come on.
Not bad if I say so myself.
There we go. A little bit of gunfire to take you down. Ah, that's a little better. Slime leveled up, that's good.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her.
Just like that.
Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart? Before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Delightful. Attachment pearl. Where the clingy ex-boyfriend. Request completed. One step at a time.
So Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
Agreed.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Win, win, win.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we did it.
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
Got it.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long.
Right, we'll give it a look.
Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? You want to go back? Let's go.
Guess we gotta do it.
So, what else do you want to do? There's somewhere I'd like to check in an area further down. The platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's hit that first. That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter. Wait, so path changes too? This place diffused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting you, Joker. Let's just... Oh, I went the entirely wrong way there. What the hell? No, I went the right way. That sounded more like a cat dying than Morgana meowing.
Oh, hold on a sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running!
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Duh.
And maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
God, I'd hate to see them underground.
You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
It should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Head down. Final area.
This way!
Alright, there it is. The thing I wanted to make sure is inside.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
Like the patterns though, very cool.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened!
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
Cool.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
More?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How
The
deep
unconscious
is it?
consciousness.
Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember?
Oh,
We've
but
already
I want to
accomplished our goal.
play.
We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Fine. But it's right there. Oh, hello.
Hey, look!
A person? In Mementos?
Collecting daffodils as well. Ooh.
Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
You're very
What
cute.
took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers.
Hello, Jose.
I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady.
Aww.
Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Bit of a weird way to study humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Cool.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
If only.
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Sounds like a great
Seems
idea
like
to
it could
me.
do some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand.
He's adorable.
He seems like he could use it. And it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No.
I mean, if I got called a pretty lady, it's like, hey, pretty lady, could you help?
Probably
So
fine.
I probably
I mean,
would be
he
more
said
inclined to
he'd give
help,
us useful
depending on the
stuff and
situation,
all.
of course.
What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Let's help him.
Thanks.
Wait! Hang on a second! We still have
Overruled,
no idea
Morgana.
who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud!
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
I'm loving this kid already.
I'm not a cat! And I'm not grumpy!
I mean, you are.
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy.
Yep. You need some snacks.
Here, you can have this.
Cookie!
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
Cookie! Give me the cookie.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you.
Thanks, Jose.
Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
That's so cute.
What the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Very nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
I'm not gonna complain.
Whoa!
I totally forgot. Huh?
Hey!
There's something I've been meaning to give to all of you. Something for us? Oh my god, that coat is so cute. Yes, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. Oh, it's so cute! Huh? What the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like, so that's why I call them. A star. So, what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So this star is going to grant your wishes.
Wait!
Our wishes? Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that. Seriously.
Hey!
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
That's so cute. Well, there he goes. A star, huh? He said it'd grant our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in Mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try making a wish.
Oh, I know!
I wish for all-you-can-eat parfaits with 0 calories.
All right.
An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. Nothing's happening. Was Skull's wish too petty?
Huh?
You'll want to talk. I guess things just don't happen that easily.
Hey!
But we can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for now.
Well then.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's head back for now. And now we just have a star. And I'm quite happy about that, because that star is cute. Also blue.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
Ha!
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Or the spirit of a car.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that.
Okay.
Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
Yep.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
Of course.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
Yeah, that is your big one.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This way you can change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. Oh, hello. Unusual boy. Man, that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we could take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, then how are we gonna give them any courage? Are you sure, Ryuki? Am I wrong? I don't think you're necessarily wrong. But should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason like with Kamoshida? I mean, we shouldn't be sticking our nose in other people's business. I know, man, if someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess we were able to solve that stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Neon? Say, I want to help people. Same goes for me. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out, like fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of which, I haven't studied at all. What about that star? The one Jose gave us? What if that could help us ace the exams? Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'll solve for just not failing. Bargaining's not gonna help you either. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you could just, I don't know, put some actual effort in? You still got time. Fine.
What's up?
Is it Ryuki? Did you mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you. No thanks.
Let's do it.